welcome to an infotainment review of Audi Q3. So let's get right into it and start with the controllers, which are located here. So all these controllers are connected to the screen, but you can change the volume up and down using also the swivel wheel on the control wheel, voice command buttons, and navigation when it's active. And this is control for the display. We also have ability to change through computer, where it displays our time, date, what is our fuel consumption, and so on. This is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 211 horsepower connected to the 7-speed S-tronic gearbox. You can have a digital speedometer readout here, or the display darkened. Of course, these lights go out when you turn on the engine, but I am in ignition on, so I don't waste fuel. Also, these small buttons connect the drive select button, the auto start stop, the parking assistant, traction control off button, and a reversing camera, which hasn't the best resolution, but it's okay. This is a 7-inch, that's not a touch screen, because you have also the Infotainment Plus menu, which has a larger inch display by an inch to 7 inches. You can fold it down, but it's not electric, you have to do it yourself. But it's nice if you want to have a cleaner look on your dashboard and nothing to distract you. So let's get into this. At the right corner you have a Audi MMI setup. You click these 4 wheels to control what is changed here and there. And here you have the basic settings for, you can read yourself. System update is available just by USB. This has no internet connection. And you can set up the time, which can be on auto. That means it receives date and time automatically. A menu button, you get to the home main screen, and from here you can see the sources we've got. By clicking into car, we can have the Audi Drive Select displayed and configure it by clicking systems. As you see, it's quite quick, and for example you can change the customizability of steering wheel button, where you have different modes, or exterior lighting if it's on or off, but not how long it stays on. A background lighting, you cannot see it now properly, but some of the parts are illuminated, making it easier. Also at the passenger side you can also control the central locking whenever it opens all windows or all doors or not. Driver assist, we have the blind spot monitor, which you control up by this turn on and off using this little wheel, and you can see how bright it is, changing on the settings. You cannot have a safety system such as adaptive cruise control, unfortunately, in the Q3, just a REST recommendation, which sometimes recommends well, sometimes doesn't. I don't know what algorithm it uses, but it's okay. Tire pressure monitoring system doesn't display just the pressure, it just warns you when the pressure is very short. You can see the intervals here, and if you want to change the oil. These drive modes, of course, control when you have the adaptive dampers, also the damper characteristics. These are electro-hydraulic, and you've got different settings. Auto doesn't automatically select what is the best driving mode. It is like a compromise between all of these modes. Going back to the menu, we can select telephone, info about the traffic road signs, and and display them or read them.
B67, Wienerstraße, Gradkorn, towards Lennplatz, between Exerzingplatzstraße and Schippenerstraße. Construction work, lane closed.
Thank you. You can customize it if it's on or off, and that's all. Next up, or you can see it on the map. Right there. Or when you have a readout from the radio, it also remembers it automatically. Next up, going to the telephone settings, accessible via this button right here or through the menu. And you can see, of course, the missed calls, received calls, and so on. Dial someone if you know the number. The Bluetooth isn't the fastest in this vehicle, but it's okay. Next part, navigation. Actually, this package costs 1,400 euros when buying. Here is the map and how it zooms. It's quite responsive, not the fastest. Destination input is available right here. What is unfortunate, you cannot put it in one place like in more modern systems in Audi, just by, you know, making it one by one letter. Instead of Bratislava, you select E, I, for example. You go to Einsteinova, we go to intersection de Petržalka. List menu and select OK. And start route guidance. Maybe we will show you how quickly it counts. Once again, not the best system, but not the worst. You know, have different options using the fast or more efficient route, which is always the number 3 or something in between. In the instrument panel, it displays what you should do next, you know, how long it will take and what will the road be like. Next up, we've got a media where we can select, for example, Bluetooth or different source. As you can see, my phone is right connected. Settings are these. Radio is quite self-explanatory. I think there is no problem with that. It always defaults into a normal list, not your memory list, which is quite unfortunate, but okay. And you can have a text, radio text. It loads for a while, but it then shows up. Going back, and the last setting is the tone. This is the menu which it defaults in. You know, your treble bass, balance father, and DSP means if we want to have a focus on the driver or if it's on the all passengers. This has actually 17 speakers, and also adjust volume on entertainment, navigation systems, and you know, if the parking gate, for example, should have lower frequency or higher. You know, you can customize that, of course, and as well as frequency. I forgot to mention also here upright you can do very basic stuff, but some of it is useful. Also choose the source list and so on. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this quite in-depth look on the Q3 infotainment system. Hopefully see you in the next one. Goodbye. Ciao.